Introducing our all-new LMN Crew App, your ultimate solution for efficient job tracking. Here's an example for the flow of your workday. To log in, simply enter your phone number associated with your account, or you can sign in with your registered email address, or with your username and password. Choose your preferred sign-in method, and once you're set up, sign into your account. To start your day, you can select the crew you're leading so you can review their schedule. Here are the scheduled crews for the day. If you select any of them, you get to see jobs and tasks scheduled for this crew today. And in the future, either scroll through days or find schedules on the calendar. Or you can select different routes and groups and work off jobs within those groups. This is handy when we're catching up with things like rain days, cleanups, or we're working in snow. If you wanted to find a specific job to clock into, you can always search for it by clicking on Jobs and searching for one. If you wanted to track hours spent on shop tasks, such as load or unload, meetings, training, or other, your office admin will set all these tasks for you under Shop Job Site, and you can find them under Shop Job Site. You can see unsubmitted timesheets from the past if they were in red color. This is helpful for you to ensure you submit all timesheets from the past and remain up to date. Start your day by selecting your scheduled crew. Select your crew members from here. Click on Add Crew Members. Search for their name. Select them and click on Add Crew Members. You can add as many members as you need. Selected crew members remains with you throughout the day. Review all scheduled jobs in order. Every job would display its scheduled task. If more than one task was scheduled for the same job, you get to see that too. Note that every job on your list has a drive time shortcut for you to easily track drive time. Once ready to drive, simply click on the play button. Review clocked-in crews. Make edits if needed. If you have this toggle on, you would be directed to your navigation app automatically. Start driving to your job site. The purple rotating clock means a task is in progress, which is our drive time map. The number indicated next to the service shows the total hours estimated for this service for this customer. When you reach your destination, simply start your next task, and the app will automatically prompt you to end your drive time first. When ending your drive time, you never have to add any notes, track any materials or photos. You simply ended drive task and started your next task. Go through the daily visit instruction and the task instructions. Once ready, click on Start. As the task is progressing, you can always read notes again. Review any files that were uploaded by the office regarding this job. And you can review all previous services completed for this season. Or maybe check out all other previous projects your company provided this customer with for that job site over the past months. You can always add photos and add notes as the task is progressing, or you can do this upon clocking out. If you go back, you would identify the ongoing task as an ongoing purple icon. Scroll to review upcoming jobs. Time on site shows how long each crew member have spent on the task so far. Crew hours are the total labor hours spent on this task. When you click on the ongoing task, you can see your performance and efficiency compared to estimated hours per visit. The leaderboard here shows you if you were under or overestimated hours to keep efficient job costing. To see where other crew members are and what they're doing, use the crew tracking option on the left sidebar. Select crew members to track. Then scroll to view their location and tasks. To see details of that task, click on the task and you can review the details with their photos and notes. By selecting a date on the calendar, you can easily access and review the timesheet of the same crew from previous days. This feature is available if your admin has granted you tracking permissions on our desktop app. Once done working on this task, you can either start driving to your next job and the app prompts you to end the pruning task first. Or you can end the pruning task yourself and then start drive time, whichever option works best for you. In my example, I will start driving to my next job site and the app will prompt me to end my current task first. Review overall time spent on this task. Try to always meet estimated hours. Click on End. Review the in and out times. Mark the service as completed. Add notes describing your work. Then you can upload photos. Either select photos from your phone or take new photo. You can add notes to your photos. If a photo is critical, you can mark it as critical. Click on Next and End Task. This will automatically start your drive task. At our second job site, we will show you how you can track different crew members to different tasks at the same job site. Let's assign one crew member to work on bed maintenance task and the other 2 members to work on fertilization task. Start the task. Keep only the crew member working on that task. And click on Start. This will end the drive time and start the bed maintenance task for that one crew member. Because this service was set up to be a time and material billed service, the office is requiring you to select the hourly rate for this service. Assign rates based on your crew's skill rates. Now you clocked one crew member out of drive time and only he is working on the bed maintenance task. If you check your timesheet thus far, you would see that the other 2 members are still clocked into the drive time, while the first person is already clocked out from drive time. Now let's start fertilization task for the remaining crews. Select your crews from this page and click on Start. End the drive time and automatically you would start fertilization task. Your timesheet now reflects different crew members working on different tasks at the same job site. If you're finished at one job site and heading to another, but it rains, causing you to return to the yard, end the task by selecting it and clicking End at the bottom. Then proceed to clock out. Mark the service as completed. If the office wants you to track materials and equipment, you will be prompted to track them here. You'll get to see the estimated amounts for the season and the suggested usage each time you visit. This helps with accurate job costing by making sure you stick to the estimates for each visit and the overall contract. Click on Next and continue as we did earlier. Let's clock out the fertilization task by following the same process. Mark the service as completed. Track your consumed materials. Add in task notes for the completed service and upload photos if any. And click on End. To skip a scheduled visit, click on the scheduled task and click on Skip Visit. Add in reasons for skipping the visit. For example, it is raining and we can't do mulching today. If you would like the office to reschedule this visit, toggle this switch and click on Save. The service is now skipped and it's ready to be rescheduled by the office. At any moment, you have the flexibility to revisit your daily tasks across your jobs, allowing you to modify the start and end times. Please note, these changes will be visible to the office, indicating that your timesheet has been adjusted. If you wanted to access your timesheet at any time, click the My Profile tab on the left panel. Here, you'll see your daily timesheet. Skipped visits aren't included in your timesheet. To add any employee who is absent to your timesheet, click on Today's Crew and find the absent employee. Select them and click on Mark Absent. You can select one of the reasons for absence and you can add notes. This will be tracked on the timesheet for office review. At the end of your day, don't forget to review and submit your timesheet. Scroll down to the bottom of your timesheet to have a final review. On this page, you can view your efficiency score. This score reflects the total time your team has dedicated to productive work at a customer's site compared to time spent on non-productive activities like driving. The office sets your target, and your score is calculated based on the time allocated to each task, productive versus non-productive. This score is also visible to the office. If you wanted to make any edits to your timesheets, you can still do that at this stage. You can change the start time or end time of a task, add a crew to a task, or remove one from a task. To highlight a team member's late arrival, tap on their name before completing the timesheet, then opt to indicate as late. You have the option to add a reason as well. This detail is forwarded straight to the office admin. If all looks good, click on Submit Timesheet. If you need to deduct any breaks your team has taken from the timesheet, this is the section to make those adjustments. The break can be taken as a team or on different individual slots per each crew member. Select No Break for today's example and click on Submit Timesheet. Good job! Your timesheet is now submitted and you are now ready to navigate through LMN Crew App. If you have any questions, please reach out to academy@golmn.com.